Feeling a good plunge. Nico's first time.
Oh my God, that was so cold.
Trying to stay warm as much as possible. 5-minute cold plunge with Nico. We were suffering, but it was a good suffer. Conscious breathing, starting your day just like that. No other way to do it. 5 minutes cold plunge. Water is cold in the ocean, plus it's moving around, which makes it even more difficult. So your body's kind of moving, whereas when you're in like an ice plunge, you're kind of just stiff. You're just there. But in the ocean, it's kind of like waving around. So it's tough. Doing the other parts of my morning routine, always a good time. So right when I get back, I usually do this in the morning. It is Saturday, so I'm kind of just taking my time today. But I use other ship, and what I'm going to do is, my body is a little tweaked up right now. So I don't want to breathe crazy heavy. I'm gonna do something light, conscious to subconscious. Now this is a parasympathetic breathing exercise. In for 2, hold for 2, out for 4. So maybe that's 7-minute breath work. So after that, gotta do my journaling. Just picked this habit back up recently, but I'm staying very consistent with it every single day, no exceptions. Doesn't matter if it's a weekend, I'm still staying on it. I do 5 things I'm grateful for, along with the 5 top tasks that are gonna move the needle for the day. And then I do a letter to God, to money, or to whatever it is, making sure I'm showing gratitude and thanks to the one above. Whatever you believe in, you can be to the universe, it doesn't matter. I already did my morning thoughts, so I'm good with that. But I make that a priority every single day. It's stacking these habits that really moves the needle. I notice that when I have a routine, I'm able to work so much more effectively rather than just getting up and just like drifting through. I like having a structured day that makes me work so much harder. So I think it's important to keep up with those habits. And then right now, I like to read at least 5 pages in the morning. Typically like to do 10 pages, but right now I'm reading Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. This is kind of different from what I usually would read, but it's still along the lines of like self-development. So I'm reading this right now. Move the body or get in the cold plunge. Along with journaling, reading, breath work. That just sets me up for an amazing day. Right now I'm taking a break from the gym. And when I say break, just like a week, because I tweaked myself a little bit. I tweaked my sternum and my back. So those are things that I've actually always lingered around. I think I just aggravated them doing these 2 exercises that I'm not gonna do anymore, which is ab rollouts. Not that it matters to you, but just letting you know that none of us are perfect. We all go through our injuries. We all go through these different things. It might look like on the camera that I'm always just healthy and ready to go, but a lot of times my body is trying to catch up. A lot of times my body is a little strained from, overdoing it. So I'm learning over time to listen to my body more and not get right in the gym the day after I, stress something out or strain something. But it's all a learning experience. Anyways, gonna get on with my day, keep it going. Beautiful Saturday. Had a nice Thanksgiving with the family. It's always a good time. Gonna get on with it. All right, we are taking that quick trip to Trader Joe's. We're gonna get some goods. I'm only gonna be on Cape for like 2 days, so not gonna get too much. Just a light haul. Show you what I get when I'm only here for a couple days. Gotta get the apple. Check. There's a good haul, just a simple one. I'll show you what I get, or what I got when I get back to the crib. We had to stop for the sourdough for the, wow, I can't talk here. We had to stop for the sourdough from the Fresh Bakery. This is it in Cape Cod. Basic sourdough, very good, fresh. And then I finished it off with some hot cacao, so that meal was actually amazing. Sourdough, eggs, olive oil, salt, and avocado. So this is what I do. I do cinnamon. I do raw honey, local, if you can get it. And then fair trade, 100% organic cacao. And that's just a good little drink, especially for the winter time. It's like hot cocoa, except it's healthy, not filled with sugar, just filled with many antioxidants, some amazing nutrition in here. Time to see the grandparents. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. How you doing? Hi, Bubba.
We're just in the car.
Your voice.
What?
Okay, I want to make it a priority to get out in the sun or get out for sunset whenever possible, especially in the winter time, because none of us are seeing the sun enough. But I was just getting a ton of work done, getting some client work done mainly, and I looked outside and I forgot that sun sets at like 4 p.m. now. So I'm just heading over to my favorite spot to go take a barefoot walk, get some last minutes of sunlight, and just enjoy myself. But yeah, getting some good client work done. It's Saturday. Those are the days I like to work because then you can just kind of stay steady, focused on your own stuff as well during the week. I'm also putting in double time just a little bit more this weekend because I will be heading to Malibu. So I'm heading to Malibu on Tuesday for a project, and I'm not gonna be on my computer as much as I usually am. So kind of banging out some things. Now I'm gonna go enjoy the sun, get back, do a little more work, make dinner. I'm gonna make some steak and then probably have an early night. So it's my Saturday, getting crazy as usual, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Must get barefoot, even in the winter. The ground is freezing, but we love it. You know when you're just like laughing to yourself? I'm just like smiling, I'm just cheesing right now. I love it out here. Such a beautiful place. The moon is just bright. The sun is shining. You can't ask for much more than that. End your day outside if you can. I feel blessed, man. Every single day I feel blessed to be working with amazing people, to be building like something that I'm building on my own. It just is it's such a crazy feeling, but I work hard. I work hard to make it happen. I'm working on the weekends. I'm doing what it takes. I'm almost like talking to myself right now in a way, reassuring to myself that it is okay, that I'm, you know, that I don't go out on the weekends sometimes. Sometimes I do stay in and I get a little bit more work done and I get these projects done. But it's easy to fall into that trap of feeling like, oh man, I should be enjoying myself. I should be going out with friends. It's what we've been told all our lives. You gotta work for the weekend. The weekend is the time to enjoy. Nah, man, you don't have to follow that. Do what feels right to you. Beautiful view. This is beautiful. It's all about stacking those habits, doing the things that make you feel amazing. So I'm always thinking about my future self. What would future Alex desire? How would he want to feel? And I take that into consideration the day before, the week before, the month before. So what would future Alex want to feel like tomorrow? He'd want to wake up with a ton of energy. He'd want to wake up feeling on top of the world, ready to tackle the day. So what do? I know an evening walk will help me sleep better, therefore giving me more energy the next day. I also know that me eating a healthy meal is also going to give me energy for the next day, not causing an upset stomach or any regret. Always think about your future self. It's just a little food for thought. It will definitely help you, you know, get to where you want to be, achieve different things, just feel your best. I'll be seeing you tomorrow for an ice plunge. All right, for dinner we got the grass-fed steak, nice ribeye, a lot of marbling, love that. And then going to do some squash. It's a good wintertime food. Along with that, some Brazil nuts, good for testosterone. And that will be the dinner. Some arugula as well. Always making sure to get those good meals in. We got steak, squash, arugula, and that's it. Gonna enjoy this healthy meal and then get on with work and just hang out for the rest of the night. So, looks good. I don't wanna talk, I just wanna eat. So, I'm gonna eat. We are heading out to go on a little walk on the beach, and when I say we, me, myself, and I. So, gonna go take a barefoot walk, get some steps in, also probably gonna get in the water, so it's gonna be cold. Beautiful morning. I think it's time to go into the ocean. About to make breakfast. I got in that good cold plunge. I'm still pretty cold, so I'm not a big fan of taking vitamin D supplements, but if you live in a place that gets cold in the winter, it's not as easy to get sun. So I do Icelandic cod fish liver oil. It's amazing for a natural way of getting in vitamin D. Super important stuff. That's the brand Droppy.
Have a longer time to get pregnant.
All right, I just had an orange and a banana. Now I'm gonna do some organic pasture-raised eggs. Always go for pasture-raised, and I'm also gonna do some sourdough with avocado. We got avocado on sourdough, raw cheese, always go for raw, eggs with the yolk running, more nutrients there. So that is that. Gonna eat this and enjoy.
One, because it elevates your value. Longevity may be a game of inches. Youthful patterns of gene expression.
All right, it is a new day, which means Monday, we are going to Boston. We are in Boston now. So I'm here for a quick property shoot with a real estate agent, doing this and then heading right to Salem to stay overnight there. And then we are off tomorrow to a different location. So, on the move. On the move. All right, let's go get it done.